Tommy Egan isn't running anymore. He's building an empire. And this time, nothing, not family, not loyalty, not blood, is going to stop him. If you thought Season 2 of Power Book 4 Force was explosive, buckle up, Season 3 is coming. In hot, and we've got trailer details, leaks, and a release date update you're going to want to hear right now. Asterisk Season 2 of Power Book 4 Force was pure chaos from beginning to end. Tommy Egan, the lone wolf from New York, took his war to the streets of Chicago and didn't hold back. After cutting ties with Ghost and the world he left behind, Tommy tried to start fresh. But anyone who knows Tommy knows one thing: trouble follows him everywhere. Asterisk from the start of the season, we saw Tommy trying to build his own drug network, something he could control. No more answering to bosses, no more sharing profits. He teamed up with Diamond, the respected ex-con trying to rebuild his life. Together, they started to shape a new kind of operation. But power never comes easy, especially not in Chicago, where the streets are ruled by old money and older grudges. Asterisk, one of the biggest problems Tommy faced was the Flynn family, especially Walter Flynn, the old-school Irish boss who runs his business like it's still the 90s. Walter didn't like Tommy's style. He didn't like how fast Tommy moved, and he definitely didn't like him teaming up with Claudia, Walter's own daughter. Claudia was tired of being left out of the family business. She wanted power, and she was willing to work with Tommy to get it, even if it meant going behind her father's back. Asterisk, and then there was Jennard, Diamond's own brother, who thought he should have been the one running things. He didn't trust Tommy, didn't respect Diamond's choices, and eventually broke off to do his own thing. What followed was a war, not just between gangs, but between families. Everyone had a gun. Everyone had a secret, and no one was safe. Asterisk, by the end of the season, bodies had dropped, alliances were shattered, and Tommy was standing on top, but only barely. He lost people, he made enemies, and most importantly, he made a name for himself in Chicago, but the city isn't done testing him. Season 3 is setting the stage for a full-blown takeover or a total collapse. Asterisk, the streets may have gone quiet, but that's just the calm before the storm. Behind the scenes, Season 3 of Power Book 4 Force is already locked, loaded, and ready to make noise. And now, we're finally getting answers, a release date window, behind the scenes, leaks, and signs that Tommy Egan is about to take things to a whole new level. Asterisk, let's start with what we know. Though Starz hasn't dropped an official trailer yet, industry insiders are buzzing about a fall 2025 release window, with October looking like the most likely drop. That timeline lines up with previous Power spin-off premieres, and sources say filming wrapped earlier this year, meaning post-production is likely in full swing right now. If that's true, we could be just weeks away from the trailer reveal. Asterisk, as for returning characters, yes, Joseph Sikora is back as Tommy, and he's been teasing Season 3 on his Instagram with cryptic captions and behind-the-scenes shots. In one post, he's seen in full Tommy mode, leather jacket, cold stare, city skyline behind him, with the caption, "Chicago's not ready." If that doesn't scream war, I don't know what does. Asterisk, there's also chatter about Diamond played by Isaac Keys playing a bigger role this season. After surviving betrayal and street warfare in Season 2, his next move could be either sidekick or rival. And don't forget Claudia Flynn, who went from obedient daughter to full-blown player last season. Her character arc is far from over, and rumor has it she might be going even darker. Asterisk, one of the biggest updates? New characters, according to casting leaks, will be introduced to a mysterious figure from Tommy's past, someone connected to his days in New York. Whether that's a ghost from his childhood or a rival from his drug-dealing days, it's being kept tightly under wraps, but the message is clear. Tommy's past is catching up to him. And it's going to be violent. Asterisk, there's also been talk of Power Universe crossovers. While nothing is confirmed, Fans are speculating that someone from Power Book 2, Ghost might make an appearance in Season 3. Could it be Tariq, Brayden, or even a surprise return from someone we thought was long gone? Right now, it's all speculation. But in the Power universe, no one stays buried forever. Asterisk in short, all signs point to Season 3 being the most ambitious one yet. Bigger cast, deeper storylines, and a new level of danger for Tommy Egan. He's no longer the outsider. He is the game now, and the city of Chicago. It's about to burn. What if I told you that a leaked scene hints at Tommy turning on one of his closest allies? Or that someone believed to be dead might actually show up in Season 3? These aren't just wild fan posts, these are the kinds of whispers echoing through Reddit threads, private discords, and set leaks that have the Power fandom on edge. If even half of these rumors are true, Season 3 is going to flip everything upside down. Asterisk, let's start with the most viral leak, a supposed production still showing Tommy standing face-to-face with a character who looks a lot like Brayden. Weston from Power Book 2, Ghost, now nothing is confirmed, and the image could be fake or misinterpreted, but the idea of Tommy reconnecting with his old crew or confronting them has fans in a frenzy. Remember, Brayden and Tommy never had a proper reunion after Ghost died. Could stars be building toward a crossover? Some say yes, and if true, it'll shake up both shows in a huge way. Asterisk, another leak floating around involves Claudia Flynn. Script snippet, allegedly from early drafts of Episode 2, shows Claudia making a move on one of Tommy's main suppliers behind his back. If this leak is real, it sets up another betrayal storyline, one that could push Tommy to declare all-out war on what's left of the Flynn Empire. Fans are already calling her the new Kanan, calculated, cold, and willing to cross anyone, asterisk, but the craziest theory. Some diehard fans believe Ghost isn't dead, or at least that Tommy doesn't believe it. A few behind-the-scenes images show Tommy visiting a gravesite that isn't marked. Could it be a ghost hallucination, a dream sequence, or something even deeper? While most people think this theory is just wishful thinking, remember, Power has always played with legacy, grief, and unfinished business. If there's even a small chance of Omari Hardwick returning, even in a flashback, it would break the internet. Asterisk, and let's not forget the theory that Diamond might switch sides. Based on some fan analysis and location leaks, Diamond is spotted meeting with a new crew, possibly a cartel offshoot or rival gang trying to take over the West Side. If this is true, Tommy might be facing a double betrayal, one from the streets, and one from someone he thought he could trust. Asterisk, of course, we have to be careful. Not every leak is real, and not every theory holds weight. But what makes this all so exciting is that Power Book 4 Force has built a world where anything can happen, no one's safe, no one's loyal forever. And the game keeps changing. So when fans start connecting the dots, spotting patterns, or reading between the lines, they're not just imagining stuff. They're getting ahead of the next body drop. Asterisk, Season 3 isn't just about who dies next, it's about who changes. Power isn't just traded on the streets anymore. It's earned through betrayal, sacrifice, and the constant question, what are you willing to become to stay on top? This time, Tommy Egan isn't running from ghosts, he's becoming one. Asterisk, what we're walking into this season is more than just turf wars and shootouts. It's personal. Chicago isn't just a battleground anymore. It's Tommy's testing ground. Everything he's been through, Ghost, New York, Lakeisha, Cass, the death, the betrayals, it's all led him here. And Season 3 looks ready to dive deep into what kind of king Tommy really is, and whether he can survive the weight of the crown. Asterisk, one major theme that's being teased heavily in fan circles and interviews is legacy. And like the fast, flashy moves of New York's drug scene, Chicago plays a long game. The old heads like Walter Flynn may be fading, but their ghosts linger. Claudia is trying to write her name in blood. Diamond's weighing loyalty versus power. and Tommy. He's trying to build something real for the first time. No more being someone's muscle. He's the boss now, but can a man with that much rage, that much grief, really build an empire without burning it down? Asterisk the tone this season is also expected to get darker, emotionally and visually. Sources close to the production say we'll see more internal conflict, especially from Tommy. Don't expect him to be the same gun-blazing lone wolf from season 1. Word is, we'll see him wrestle with decisions that affect not just business, but lives. People are looking up to him now. That comes with pressure, and pressure breaks things. Asterisk there's also an emotional layer forming, especially if some of these rumored character returns come true. Whether it's past allies or old enemies, Tommy's choices will come back to haunt him. And that's where the writing shines in force. The bullets are loud, sure, but the silences between them. That's where the real damage happens. Expect tension, expect pain, and expect scenes that don't just shake up the plot, they break the characters. And let's talk style. If the leaks are correct, Season 3 is doubling down on visual storytelling, darker lighting, colder color palettes, and more scenes shot in isolation. That matches the theme of loneliness and control. Tommy might be at the top, but he's never been more alone. And when a man has everything to lose, that's when he's most dangerous. Asterisk in the end, what we can expect from Season 3 isn't just a continuation. It's an evolution. Tommy's story is no longer about survival, it's about domination. But in this world, the more power you take, the more it costs, and that price, it always comes due. Asterisk in the power universe, the game never ends, it only evolves. And if what we've seen, heard, and decoded so far is even partly true, Season 3 is shaping up to be Tommy's most brutal, most personal chapter yet. He's no longer the outsider, no longer the loyal soldier. He is the storm, and Chicago's about to feel it. Asterisk whether you're riding with Tommy or plotting with his enemies, one thing's for sure, nobody gets out clean this time. The streets are shifting, old alliances are cracking, and the body count. It's only going up from here. Every look, every silence, every decision, it's all about to mean something bigger. And with all these leaks, trailer drops coming soon, and that fall release window closing in, the countdown has officially started. Asterisk now it's your turn. Drop your theories in the comments. Who do you think is going to betray Tommy? Will Claudia survive this season? Do you think we'll get a crossover with Power Book 2? Ghost? Let's hear your wildest predictions. And if you made it this far, you're officially part of the Power Book 4 Inner Circle. Salute to you. Asterisk, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive, trailer breakdown, or leak update. We're going to be covering this season like the streets cover secrets, layer by layer. Asterisk, this is your channel Tabby Creative, and we'll see you in the next one. Asterisk, stay sharp, stay watching, stay power hungry.